What's going on, Dragon Brawlers? Scott Sedman here for London Players Guild, and today I'm bringing you a Dragon Ball discussion. And on that topic, and today's topic, I guess, is how to guarantee yourself a Draft Box 6, also known as Giant Force. So, quick recap, Draft Box 4, Draft Box 5, pretty hard to get a hold of now, right? I think that's possibly an understatement in Draft Box 4's case, but yeah. If you want to go out and get yourself a Draft Box 5 or 4, it's pretty difficult to do right now. Mainly because of the beta bug, but also availability. Now, there's many reasons for this, but the one that people seem to come back to is just the amount that was printed, right? And that's fair enough. That's a solid reason to not have products. Whether it's a good or bad reason, that's for you guys to decide. But today's video is going to explain that process and why that is to the best of my knowledge, right? I've done research, I've talked to many people, and I think this is pretty much how it works. And also the main point of this video, how you can guarantee that you get it and your friends get it, and that everyone gets it and can be happy and don't have to cry and complain about product not being available even though you ordered it. So, let's get down to the basics, right? This is from GTS Distribution, which is a US distributor. I don't know if there's other US distributors that you can deal with. This is just based on them. And so if your store deals with them, this is how it works. So in the next 11 days, so today is the 7th of June, and so you'll have 11 days, which will bring us to the 18th of June. Probably want to order it before then just to make sure. But so you have you have 11 days to get an order in, because that's when they're going to send this order to Bandai. So you have to go to your local or message them on Facebook or whatever, or go to their website and make sure you have noted and told them that you're wanting Draft Box 6, right? Make sure they get that and tell them to make sure the distributor knows that. Obviously don't tell them how to do their job. If they know it's coming, right? They'll probably have the sheet from GTS saying, hey, you can pre-order this now. So all you have to do is go and like, hey, can I get 4 boxes of Draft Box 6, please? That's all you have to do. You don't need to tell them how to do their job. If they're saying, it's not available for pre-order, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. But go in and be like, hey, Draft Box 6, please. And so they'll place that order with GTS Distribution. And then obviously when that cut-off happens, they'll place their order with Bandai. Now, they won't just get the amount that shops have asked for. They'll be like, well, Dragon Brawl sold out, Divine Multiverse sold out twice. Let's order a bit more because we're going to sell out. So they're a good business, they're smart, they'll order more than what is ordered. Because A, people are going to want to buy it, and B, more than likely people are going to be ordering after this cut-off. But what is important is this order that gets sent to Bandai will be guaranteed. Bandai print to order, which means they will only print what the distributor sends them. So this initial order that goes out in 11 days from this video, that's what Bandai's initial goal will be to print to. Now, you can still order after this date. There's no reason you can't. But what I'm saying is, this order before then is what's guaranteed. This is what Bandai know to print to, and that's what their goal is. Obviously, more people can order on top of that, and then they can be like, well, here's an adjusted figure. Can you print more? Then they're obviously going to be like, we can try. In the case of Draft Box Divine Multiverse, they had way more, and they had to do a second reprint run, but that second reprint run was mainly to help fulfill the first order, and then obviously people ordered more for the second, and it just didn't work, okay? So there was allocations, and that happens, and it sucks. But if you place your order with a distributor, they know when their order was placed, they will guarantee that you get that, if it's within these 11 days, so before the 18th, so we'll say the 17th or before. If you order with your locals Draft Box 6 or Giant Force, it'll be called one or the other, I think it's listed as Draft Box 6, then you're going to get it, right? If you don't, then I'm really sorry, but I don't know what's wrong with it, because that, to my knowledge, to the best of my knowledge, and this is talking with people who are shops, distributors who deal with this kind of stuff, and other conversations with certain people, this is how it works. Now, things can go wrong. There could be a bug that takes over the world, and things like that can happen, but generally, this is how you're going to be guaranteed to get your draft box, okay? This is how I've done it. Well, not how I've done it, because I don't order from GTS distribution, but in the UK, I do this. I make sure as soon as I know they're available to order from the distributor, I go to my locals, which is like 4 different locals around the UK at this point. I travel a lot, or travelled a lot. Don't do much of that at the moment. So I'll be like, hey, can you put this in for me? I want to make sure I got it. And, I like supporting those locals that support me. So there you go. And so I know it's costly. And I know it's difficult to put your money on something that you don't know what it is. Like, you're like, so I'm putting down 100. Some places they might have to put your money down, or half of it down, whatever that is. And you're like, I don't know what I'm getting. So I'll quickly break down what it is that you're going to be getting. This is based on the placeholder information that Bandai sent to the distributors. So, 12 campaign rares, which are going to be unison cards. Giant unison cards, so big boy monsters. What we know is in the set is a Raditz, because that's on the pack art. We know Bardock's crew is getting some support. We know Hirudegon's getting some support, which is lovely to see. And we know Cell Xeno is getting some support. That is what's in the information. And this has been pretty accurate for most things. This is what leaked Unison way back in the day. This is what told us about when Set 7 first came out. We knew about Jiren being in Set 9. So this information is pretty accurate. The breakdown of the entire set comes like this. Leader 1 card, which is the one that you get 4 of, and probably is going to be a Rainbow Leader in essence. You'll get 60 commons, 30 uncommons, 18 rares, 24 super rares, and then obviously 12 campaign rares to collect. Like, you're not going to get them all in one box, obviously. But that's generally the breakdown of the set. So, if you are one of those people who, you want the new set, you want to make sure you have some cards from it, this is the best way to guarantee that. There's no point in waiting until they reveal cards, because at that point, the chances of that order getting fulfilled are drastically lowered. You want to make sure you're here as early as possible to be like, look, I need this product. I want this product. Now, Bandai might change how they do things. I can't predict the future. If I could, I'd be a millionaire. Or maybe I am a millionaire, but pretending I'm not a millionaire and I can actually predict the future. Which one's more likely? I have no idea. The main reason I'm making this video is, guys, I don't want to see people upset. Especially over this card game. There's far more important matters to get upset over, and rightly so, in the world going on right now. Getting mad at Bandai for things that could be technically avoided. Obviously, not at 100% of the time, and some fault does lie on Bandai. But for stuff like this, it's frustrating, don't get me wrong. To put money down on something you don't know what you're going to get is scary, and it's a risk, and not all people can afford to do that. I really can't afford to do that. Thankfully, my locals allow me to pre-order stuff and then pay at that date when it's out. But I don't know how it works in America. Some people might have to pay the full amount or half amount, as I mentioned previously in the video. So, yeah, it's a tough sell. But to avoid disappointment, we've seen with draft boxes, the only possible reason I could think this draft box would be different is because there's slightly less rares and slightly less uncommons. Bandai might have listened to the community complaint at draft box 4, and I say 4 because that's roughly when they will be finishing the designs on this set, and think, okay, we've put too many powerful cards in, and so we'll lower it. But again, there's still that collection value of your 12 campaign rares, 24 super rares, 18 rares. There's lots to collect in that set. So I think if you're at least remotely interested in playing this game, I think putting one on order is totally fine. And obviously, the more it sells, the more Bandai are going to want to keep doing it. So there is the argument of vote for it with your wallet, but that's a whole different topic that we're not going to get into right now. The main reason, I'm just so tired of the negativity. I love this game. This game has saved my life. This community has lifted me up so high. It's afforded me opportunities I never thought would happen. I've met some of the most amazing people in my life. I have the best team. I have Peter, who's given me the keys to the Kingdom and London Players Guild, and I've had such a blast allowing me to be creative in such a dark time in my life and in the world. And I can't thank everyone enough for supporting that dream. And that sounds like I'm getting emotional, and I don't want to do that in this video. So I'll wrap it up. Guys, I'm Scott Sedman. If you want to avoid disappointment and you want Draftbox 6, please place your order before the 17th of June with GTS distribution / your shop. So your local, who will place their order with GTS distribution, who will place their order with Bandai, do that before the 17th to avoid disappointment. That's pretty much a guaranteed order. And you know what? If I'm wrong, then we have that discussion. Okay? That's fair enough, and I will apologise, because I don't mind being wrong. But to the best of my knowledge and through my understanding, that's how this works. There you go, guys. I've been Scott Sedman. I'll see you in the next video. And a quick update, Digibase isn't out this week. This is more important. Sorry, Digimon fans. I love you. Maybe you should watch Digibase. Might be too late to watch Digibase now, to be honest. Who knows? See you in the next video, guys. Hey everyone, Scott here. Thank you for watching that video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you want to continue to support LPG outside of YouTube, I would implore you to check out our Patreon, our Facebook page, twitch.tv/playersguild, and our own site, londonplayersguild.com, all of which are linked in the description below. If you can't, not a problem. We just hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you.